CBS fired all the blacks. CBS fired all the black people. CBS News has been going through a lot of changes administratively. They were purchased by the Ellisons, right? They had a new head of their news department placed in there, Barry Weiss, a former writer for, I believe it was the Free Press, is what she is the outlet that she started. She got a crazy evaluations from one of her friends, a podcast that was rivaling us in views. Somehow got $150 million evaluation. And then upon that, she got named the head of the CBS News office. And so one of the first things that Miss Barry Weiss decided to do was fire all the blacks. Get the blacks to the back. Now, if you're wondering who those blacks included, it wasn't just the office staff and the producers and all of that. No. It was on-screen talent as well. Gail has seemed to have been let go from her position. Nate Burleson, I believe they were part of the morning show over there at CBS News. Let me get the direct quote. CBS News has reportedly disbanded its race and cultural unit, which was formed in the wake of George Floyd's murder in 2020. So I'm thinking that's where the Gayle King, Nate Burleson team up thing happened. But CBS isn't the only one as well. So NBC News has done some of the same as well. NBC News this week eliminated its editorial teams for NBC Asian, NBC Black, NBC Latino, and NBC Out earlier this month. First of all, calling your department NBC Black is aggressive. NBC Asian America. I'm sorry. NBC Asia America, and then NBC Latino. All of the offices have been disbanded this week. Look, I ain't got no love lost for Gayle King, but what I will say is that I don't think, number one, Barry Weiss is a trustworthy individual. She's one of the few American journalists that would actually put their journalistic integrity on the line and support some of the erroneous rape and assault of the sexual nature type of claims that were happening on a little over, what was that? Was that October not 8th, a couple years ago? The day before October 8th, a couple years ago, who just perpetuated a lot of the propagandist lies that were coming out of that aggression, right? So I don't think she's a trustworthy person. I think she was put in place to kind of guide the message the way that group of folks wants to have it guided. So they put a easy hand on there. Now, is it just coincidence that all the the black people got swept up into that? I don't think so, because I think it's all one and the same, right? When you preach supremacy for folks halfway across the world, naturally you would want that supremacy for yourself, right? Naturally, you feel the same way they do, so why not breed what they have over there in their country here? A type of control of the message and the news in the way that it's presented as to not face any criticism. It's the way it goes over there at the illegal state. Why wouldn't they want to have it here? So yeah, man, that's it's unfortunate. My girl Gail's in the bread lines, but thank God that she went on that spaceship, right? Because that was so important for women and for humanity, right? It wasn't unemployment at that time. Unemployment was not the problem at that time. So don't let it be the problem now, Gail. Thank God you got on that spaceship. Thank God. Let me see what we got here. It was fans doing a Game of Thrones wedding, surprise fans that appear when. Okay, that's pretty cool. Finna be eating unseasoned potato soup. Hey Josh, put the beer down. What up, Perp? Paramount doesn't need anything else. Those greedy bastards. Yeah, no, they don't. They absolutely do not. No, they do. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Ellison, Larry Ellison. No, I'm sorry, not Larry. David Ellison, the son. They had to get Trump for 60 minutes. Oh shit, not Gail. Yeah, Gail gone. Gail gone. Apparently, rumored. I heard Kiki got a deal with NBC Asian America for Southern fried chicken fried rice. My God, why did she make that show? Gail had to get off. Hey Tony, relax, brother. It's too early in the stream for all that. All right, what's up next? Uh, oh yeah, Aaron Pierre had some Blade quotes here. Hold on, let's see if I can pull it up. Was talking about his time on Blade. Hold on, light skin. Let me get your quotes up here. Get your quotes up. Quotes up. Did I save them? Aaron Pierre Blade. Just type it in. Bear with me for a sec, folks. Aaron Pierre. Here we go. Aaron Pierre no longer being in Blade. I remember being cast in Blade and feeling elated. But something I learned during that was that until you step foot on set, you haven't commenced work. If you just took a different creative direction, and I was no longer part of it, you had to accept that. He's being a professional. He's being a professional on that one. I don't begrudge him. I don't think he gave us any insight into exactly what happened. We all know it took a different creative direction because half of the characters got fired. Cornbread was on that cast. From Sinners. What's dude's name? Delroy Lindo was in that cast. Aaron Pierre was in that cast. Mia Goth was in that cast. So yeah, very clearly it went a different direction. Bo DeMaio was writing. Yes, I actually have a dude talking about that.
I just got laid off from my job at CBS, and every producer on my team who got laid off is a person of color. Every person who gets to stay and will be relocated within the company is a white person. Now, in my meeting with the executive who told me I was getting laid off, I specifically asked him if it was a consideration for us to be relocated somewhere else within the company, and he...
Real quick, it annoys the shit out of me that he can say every person that got to keep their job was a white person and just say white person. It really be on my back that he can't just say black. Just say black, bro. Just say black. We know it's the black. We know it was the black. The white passing Latino got to stay. We know it was black. Black. Blue blacker.
He said that we advocated to keep the show. We advocated to try to get you relocated somewhere, and we couldn't. Because I asked him, why are you the person who is making this decision or delivering the news that we're being laid off? And he said, oh, it could have been anyone. Only to later find out, because it wasn't until I went downstairs thinking that me and all of my colleagues had been laid off, that I found out that it was only the people of color. So I went one by one to my white colleagues. Are you getting laid off? No. 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 So I went back up to his office and I told him, I think you lied to my face. And come to find out, it was not his decision to eliminate the show that I worked for. But he did get to decide who got to stay. I told him, you said that you couldn't get us relocated, only to find out that you were able to get some people relocated, and they all happen to be white. Am I supposed to believe that that's a coincidence? And he said, yes, I'm supposed to believe that's a coincidence. I said, do you believe that's a coincidence? He said, I do, because I chose to keep the people who I had worked with before. So mind you, not only is it not based on merit, it is in its result racist. I don't care if you decided to keep people who had purple colored hair. You deciding to keep people who you had worked with before, which don't even know if that's true, if the outcome of that decision is racist, the action was racist, that shit is fucked.
Damn, dog. Damn, dog. CBS said fire all the blacks. Fire the blacks.